pulled the most common questions from comments, DMs, from all across my social media platforms, and from clients who sat across from me embarrassed to ask some of these questions when we're hosting our pre-purchase consults. Look, there is no such thing as a dumb question, especially when it comes to this benefit. It's why it's so important we have these conversations. I may laugh at you, but there is no judgment. No sales pitch, just straight answers, one at a time. And I believe this is important because I think in this world that we live in today, a lot of people get afraid to ask questions for the fear of being made fun of or, mocked on social media. It's gotten supremely out of control. But one thing that I always want to try to provide to people is just straight answers, right? No fluff, no BS, just straight, direct answers so you can make informed decisions for what you want to do with your family and your money. It's your benefit. You earned it. I did not. My job is to help you navigate it. So we're going to answer some of these questions one at a time. And if these questions that you ask, great. If not, you have different questions, reach out to me. Comment on the post below. I would love to have this conversation with you guys. I'll answer them. If it's private, DM me, whatever you need to do. Because the most important thing is that you get your questions answered. You don't feel like you're less than for asking one, right? It's a complicated process. No matter what some of these companies like Rocket Mortgage might tell you, it is not push button, get mortgage. I don't care what they say. Okay, so let's get into this. I had one client ask me, and he was a Vietnam era veteran, am I too old to use my VA loan for the first time? Sounds, it sounds goofy, right? But here's the thing. When you look at Vietnam era veterans like my father, who their VA benefit and the post or the pre 9/11 GI Bill, so the old Montgomery GI Bill, had an expiration date. That's where this question comes from. And so there is no such thing. Age is not a factor. Eligibility is service-based, not age-based. So what I would encourage you to do, whether you're in AIT, right, currently, or you are, Vietnam era veteran like my father, you have to make sure you ask the questions because age is not a factor in this process, period. Okay? Somebody'd ask me, and this is a very important one, my discharge wasn't honorable. Do I still qualify? It depends. Okay? Character of discharge is broken into categories. Okay? There's, other than honorable, there's general discharge under honorable conditions, honorable, and then there's the big chicken dinner. So if you have one of those that is not favorable, to where you would not be eligible for benefits, you can request a review to upgrade your discharge. I can't sit here and say that that's going to be an easy process. I can't sit here and say that they're actually going to do it, or it may take forever to get it done. But attrition wins, right? Stay the course. And if you feel like it should be done, then you got to stick with the process. That's a review process that's done through the VA. I had somebody reach out to me the other day that was a general discharge under honorable conditions because he got pop-tot for drugs, smoking weed. Well, he's still eligible for benefits. One of the things, the caveats with reservist and National Guard, when you discharge, you have to receive an honorable discharge in order to be eligible for the VA home loan. It's just the way it works. So just make sure that you talk to the right people. If you have questions about that, reach out and I'll try to help you, point you in the right direction. I had somebody ask me can I use my VA loan for a condo? Absolutely you can, as long as that condo is approved. Now, there is a process in our VA Loan Educator app, and I'm going to put a link to that in this video to download for you. But in that, you can get a list of approved condos through that app. Even if the condo is not approved, for whatever reason, maybe there's something in the HOA or the master bylaws that the VA doesn't like, you can request a waiver to have that condo approved in that one instance. Doesn't grant the waiver for everybody, it grants the waiver for you. So there is a process for that too. So I will get you the link to that, the VA Loan Educator app, to be able to download that on your phone, totally free. No other app like it in existence. I give it to all my clients. Okay. Somebody had asked me, what if I've already used my VA loan and never restored it? So if you sold the house, should say on your COE that the house is sold, but restoration has not been done. We can take care of that for you during the home loan process. That's super easy. Some lenders out there will make you chase that paperwork and go to the VA and get it restored. That's stupid, frankly. I don't know how else to put it. So we will help you with that process. So we need to make sure that you are dealing with a lender who understands that and can help you and show you what that means, get the proper paperwork, have it done. Because literally it can be done instantaneously if we have the right paperwork. Simply that easy. Okay, super easy. Because you need a path forward. I had a question this week, very popular these days for VA one-time closed construction loans and construction loans. People want to build with their VA loan. Can I buy land with my VA loan? The answer is no, not a land-only loan. Now in Texas, we have the Texas Veterans Land Board Land Loan, which is the only product like it in the country, by the way, for veterans, specifically for veterans. Greatest land deal ever, 5% down. You'll never find that anywhere. It's amazing. But in theory, no, you cannot. Now, if you want to do a construction loan, you can wrap the loan and the land all in one, and you can buy land and build your forever home if that's what you want to do. So we also offer that product so we can have that conversation. Very important that you listen to that. And when we have that conversation, there's an order and things need to go in, and people do it a lot out of order a lot. Okay. That's a topic for another video, and we'll do that soon. Okay. Let's see, going through my list, my spouse has bad credit. Does that hurt my VA loan? It depends. So in community property states, we have to pull your spouse's credit report, non-purchasing spouse credit report. If that, if there's collections and things like that on there, we have to look at those things. If you have default in federal debt, CAVER's claims for non-purchasing spouses do not hurt the veteran. So that's awesome. Okay. So we will walk through that with you in our pre-purchase consult. Community property states are a little different. We can remove them. If you have individual debts, we'll work through that. But again, it requires expertise. Okay. Those are just some of the few that I get all week long. And I would love to hear your questions. If you have them, post them in comments here. If you want to send me a direct message because you don't want the public to see it, I will answer your question on a video or in that DM. I may use it in my content. Obviously, don't name any names. So don't, there is anonymity when it comes to that, but keep the questions coming. Every comment, every question is a future episode for the VA Truth series, because the whole point of this is to give you the truth about the benefit that you earned, that your spouses can use. And my job is to help bridge that gap between what the shithead lenders online might tell you and what the actual facts are. Okay. Next week, this is the 90-day finality of this run. We're going to have an iteration based on your comments and things like that. That's how the VA Truth series is going to keep going on. We're going to dispel myths. I'm going to bring in maybe some guests here and there to talk about some of these things. But I've got something special for you. It's a reflection on what I've heard from you. Okay? And a commitment to what comes next. Because I'm committed to you, I'm committed to this benefit, and I'm committed to the truth. So subscribe so you don't miss it. Share this channel with whoever you might need it. Hit the little bell down there so you get notifications when these episodes are uploaded every Friday, 10 Central Standard Time, like clockwork. And if any of these answers made you realize that you are closer than you thought about utilizing this benefit, or you want to start that journey, book a call with me. Let's look at your real situation. I will tell you the truth. We will set you up for success. The link will be below. See you next week.